If you enjoy the content on this channel, or even if it has just given you food for thought, please consider subscribing, liking, and all that good stuff. Hello my lovelies. Today's video is going to be a bit of a reflection on the cares and Love Kittens. Cleo and Effi have moved out yesterday into what we hope to be their forever home, of course, and so Charlie is the only kitten left. I remember that when they arrived, we didn't even know if they were all from the same litter, Shorty being as tiny as he was. Each of them weighed barely 240 grams, and Shorty about 150. Luckily, they took to humans and bottle feeding in record time. Despite this, the journey still took a toll, and they developed an infection we had to treat. If only I'd known by then that we would deal with the repercussions from that for months, well, truthfully, I still wouldn't have done anything differently. An infection is an infection, and with minis, it is deadly if left untreated. I sometimes compare aspects of raising kittens to childbirth or raising toddlers. While human children are of course quite different, and of course no disrespect to the amazing mothers out there, some aspects of raising them can feel a little similar. Like how many numbers forget how excruciating childbirth can be, is how I feel sometimes when all those scratches that I have for weeks at a time from the little ones climbing all over me become almost insignificant compared to the joy of seeing a kitten happily sleeping with a huge belly full of milk, or seeing them grow with literally every day that passes by. See them become more independent with every week of their life. It just fills my heart with joy. And although I literally did nothing to be viewed as responsible for some of the behavior the kittens have demonstrated to visitors, my heart also fills with a certain pride when, for example, Cleo gets more and more confident with each visit, or how Effie basically throws herself at any person in her sight, how they growl when they have their prey toy in their mouths, or how they can now climb the tallest cat tree in the apartment without even breaking a sweat, and even how they get down again without my help now. Wistful is another word that describes that feeling, followed by a gentle sigh for all the cats who didn't make it, for all the cats who taught me everything I know, and for all the cats still to come. I'm excited to find out what they will teach me, and I hope you will join me on this adventure. Anyway, back to the present, right? Unfortunately, Layla is still quite nervous around Charlie, which is why I've installed the introduction door between the living room and the bedroom. Hopefully Layla will recognize that Charlie, like all kittens, is just really naive, impolite, and excited instead of scary. Well, Layla is certainly not a kitten anymore. Some company is definitely better than no company at all.
Oh yeah. Oh. Good Charlie Mouse.